Coach, there was there's not an. I'll just use another reference of the chairman of FC Leopards. I know it doesn't concern you, of course, as Tusker. However, the national team is composed of players from Tusker, Gor, Shabana, all those players. Do you think, I mean, the selection of players to the national team reflect how your team is performing, or doesn't? Do you think those are correlated? Because some coaches, some chairmen of the other clubs are, they're out there saying, why is the national coach not selecting players from, for example, FC, for example, from Tusker, for example, from Kariobangi Sharks? Do you think the composition of the national team reflects either good or bad, for example, for Tusker, if Tusker is just giving out one player?
Okay, I've been head coach of a national team in Djibouti for 3 years, so I know very well that the job is quite different from a coach of a club. You pick the players that fits your philosophy, and if these players play for foreign or abroad, you take them from abroad. If they play local, you take them from local. So the selection made by McCarthy is the McCarthy selection, as I'm French, and the selection from Deschamps is Deschamps selection, and we have 60 million different coach in France, so maybe the same for you. So it's not important to start to argue with this type of points. AFC, if he prefers to have 5 players in national team and be ranking 7, then we can change. And I propose to be second on ranking and keep my players with me. So it's up to him. There's always a moment where you can blame or complain. To me, let's go on. It's McCarthy's selection. AFC does a very good season. That's it. Sometimes you do a very good season, but you don't have top player. It's a collective. And sometimes you have top players and you don't do a good season. So football is quite complicated. It's hard to do easy analysis. You have very good players in low team, and you have team who are ranking very high, but you don't see a player makes the difference. It's more the collective. So I don't have a clear opinion because I'm here only less than 2 months.
Yeah.
But what I can say is that as a head coach of national team, you want to win and you pick the best players regarding your philosophy. And also something very important in national team is also the mindset, discipline, mental of the players, because you represent a country, a nation. So I don't know, but as I can, in my own experience as a head coach, and also what I know from Deschamps, who wins a lot of titles with France, discipline and mindset is really important. So sometimes you see a player is very good, why is not in the national team? Maybe it's because the mindset, the psychology, who doesn't fit the very high level, because it's quite different to play for Kenya and to play here local national league.
Well done, and of course